right, guys, we're going to listen to the 5 green and speckled frogs. Speckled means spots. See the little spots they have all over them? And of course they're green. This one's got spots. You can't really see this guy's spots though, can you? Maybe they're on his back. 5 green and speckled frogs. Kevin, you want to come sing along? 5 green and speckled frogs. Where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs. Where did they go? Where did they go? All right, here we go.
5 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 4 green speckled frogs. Club, club. 4 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 3 green speckled frogs. Club, club. 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 green speckled frogs. Club, club. 2 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs.
Yum, yum.
One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was 1 green speckled frog. 1 green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs.
Yum, yum.
He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was no green speckled frogs.
That's it.
5 green and speckled frogs. Where did they go? Where did they go?
Not sure.
5 green and speckled frogs. Where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs.
There.
Where did they go? Where did they go?
You guys got glasses. You see that?
5 green and speckled frogs. Where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs. Where did they go? Where did they go? 5 green and speckled frogs. Where did they go? Where did they go?
All right, you guys. Let's do our counting today. You guys ready? All right. I forget what number we count. I think we counted up to 50 yesterday, didn't we? All right. So why don't we start at like 41, and we'll count till we get to like, I don't know, 75, 80. See how we're feeling. Okay. Why don't we use our fingers today? Want to use our fingers? Here we go. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Good job. You can also count by tens using your fingers like this. Watch this. We go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So each finger we say 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And you also can use your hands to count by fives. Watch this. You go 5, 10, wait, no, here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Keep going. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So the tops, we still say the 10, 20, 30, 40, but in the bottoms, that's where we say the fives. So you can use your fingers for the ones, tens, and fives. There we go. All right, today we're going to take a look at the dot cards. You guys remember these? All right, here we go. Let's try and just look at them, and then hopefully your brain just can tell me what it says, okay? Just like looking at a dice, right? Here we go. 2, yeah, you got that one. Oh, that's a big one. 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Ooh, those are harder ones. Let me get some easier ones. Hang on a second. Not easier, but you know, those are kind of hard. Because we just started practicing these. I don't know if you guys were doing these. Ooh, you guys know what 5 plus 5 is? 10. You got 10 fingers. How about this one? 4. Good. 6. Do you see the 5 right there? Plus 1 more. 5, 6. Remember we're doing 1 more, 1 less? There you go. 3 and 1 more would be 4. Ooh, I see 4 down there. Do you see that 4? Plus 1 more? 5. Ooh, that one's easy too. 3. Ooh, that one's kind of hard. A lot of people see it different ways. You see the 3 on the bottom, and there's 3 on the top. 3 plus 3 is 6. Or you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. That's a harder one. 4. 1. Come on, we got that one. 3. 5. 5. 5. 4. 4. 2. And 3. One group of you is working on, remember yesterday you worked on the 1 and the 2? Well, today you're working on the 3 and the 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you about the 3. The 3, you just need to make sure it's really bubbly, okay? Really curvy, not straight, okay? So let's take a look at the 3. We'll get a little bit closer here so you can see better. So the 3, you're going to start at the top, kind of like down here, okay? And you go up and hit the top line, and then you go down and like this, okay? So that's a 3. It's kind of pushed over a little bit there, but make it more standing up straight and tall. What a lot of people do when they're going fast maybe is they'll go like this. Okay, I call that a pigtail. No pigtails in the 3. Okay, that does look like a pigtail to me. Like a real pig's tail is what I'm talking about. Okay, so you want to start up here and you go around. You want to make sure he stands up nice and tall. See, that one's better. See how this one kind of is falling over to the side that way? So that wasn't so hot. This one's a little bit better. But it's because Miss Well's kind of writing up in the air here. If I had it on the desk in front of me, it would look better, I hope. So there's your 3, and there's your 3. Okay? A lot of times, too, I'm seeing the 3, and the 3 is backwards. So you got to make sure your 3 is going the right way. And one way I kind of think about it, I think about this being like the capital letter B. Okay? It's kind of like the capital letter B, right? But without the stick. So if you know about your capital B, if you know which way that goes, that'll help you out with this. So again, we're going to start up here and we go around and around, okay? It's kind of like in that S that we did the other day where you kind of you could pretend that there's those 2 circles there, okay? But we're not sliding down like the S, we're going there and then we come right back out. So we go around that first circle, kind of pause there for a moment, you go along that same line, and then go down and make sure it's curvy. Okay, we'll try one more. Notice it's 1 stroke as well. Okay, you keep your pencil on the paper the whole time. You do the 3 with 1 stroke of your pen. Okay, so you know what it's supposed to look like. So like this is probably my best one. I kind of like looking at the line, see which one is my best one. That's probably my best one on that line. Some of the other ones like this one, you see how that one's starting to fall over a little bit? You don't want them to fall over. They should be standing right on top of each other. Okay, the other number you're going to be working on is the number 4. The number 4, I like to think of a capital L and a lowercase l. So we got the capital L and we have the lowercase l, right? That's not very good. Let me do it over here. Capital L and lowercase l, right? And what you do, watch this. You do like the capital L is like there, but you make it the L, the bottom part of the L, go on the dotted line. And then you go back to the top and you go straight down like the lowercase l. Notice this little part down here that kind of hangs out, okay? Some people, they go like this, and they go like that. That's okay, but you should really have a part of your L, part of that little piece right there hanging out. Okay, I don't know what my dog's barking at, but I'll go check her out in a minute here. Okay, so capital L and your lowercase l. Capital L also reminds you of which way the 4 goes, so our 4 doesn't end up being backwards. Okay, because I do see some people that they're making their 4 and it looks completely backwards. Okay, that's not right. Okay, so capital L kind of reminds me that that's the way it's supposed to go, and then this way. Okay, so just practice your 3s and 4s. You're going to be using them forever and ever. Okay, my daughter in high school, she still uses the 3 and the 4. Okay, my grandpa still uses the 3 and the 4. Kevin in college still uses the 3 and the 4. So start now, make sure they look nice, okay? All right, so the other group of you are going to be working on 3D shapes today. Now, I wasn't there when you talked about 3D shapes, so do you guys learn about 3D shapes while I was gone? I'm not sure if you did or not, but anyway, we're talking about 2D shapes, two-dimensional shapes like the hexagon, the square, the circle, the rectangle, the triangle. Those are shapes that I can draw on paper really easily. 3D shapes, I can't. 3D shapes are shapes that you can hold basically in your hand, right? It's three-dimensional. And like, I just brought a can of soup, okay? So here's a nice can of soup. This is a 3D shape. And the shape of this can of soup is a cylinder, okay? It's got a circle here on the bottom, a circle on the top, and then it's circular, right? So it can like roll around. This is called a cylinder. All right, I'll show you another cylinder. Is a can of spray. I don't know what my kids were using with this, but anyway, it's spray can, and it is, again, got the circle at the bottom, the circle at the top, and then it can roll. Okay, that's a cylinder. And then this is a game called Yahtzee. Came in like a little cylinder where it has a circle here, circle there, and then it can also roll. Okay, that's a cylinder. So anything shaped like this, like a can of soda, or like a paint roller, or like toilet paper, or paper towels, that's all cylinders. Okay, and another shape that you're gonna be working with is a cube. Now a cube, I went and got a dice out of one of my games in the closet. A cube looks like this, okay? So, and again, it's something you see I can hold in my hands. A cube would be very hard to draw on paper, which you'll see on your homework, how they tried to draw a cube. So, and same with a cylinder. It's kind of hard to draw when you're like trying to just draw it on a flat piece of paper. So this is a cube. It's got these squares on there. See that? They're all the same shape on each side is a square. Okay, but they put that all together. It's kind of like, well, it's called a cube. So there are different things that are the shape of the cube, like, let's say, sugar cube. Ever seen a cube of sugar? Or an ice cube? Or a cube could be like a present you get for your birthday, could be the shape of a cube. Or can you think of anything else? Okay, so there's lots of things that are shaped like a cube. And like a box of Kleenex for your nose could be in the shape of a cube as well. Okay, and the other shape that I couldn't find anywhere in my house is a cone. And a cone is like, you know, the party hats that you put on your head, where it's like the circle part that goes over your head, it fits over your head like that, and it goes up like that. Or, you know, like when you go through a construction zone and there's orange cones. We had orange cones at school too. During PE, or they were out on the playground, like if the water fountain they were working on, they had those orange cones. Yeah, so that's the shape of a cone, okay? So these shapes, some of these 3D shapes, we say that they roll. What do we mean by that? Well, I'm gonna grab my clipboard. If it rolls, it can roll like this. See how it's rolling all around? Or if I got that can of soup, okay, this is a cylinder. The cylinder can roll, right? That's called rolling. Or a cylinder can also stack. And stacking means you can go like this. Hang on, let me get my Yahtzee. We've got this, and I could stack this on top. Why can it stack? It can stack. Let me see if I can get the paint on top of that one. I can. It can stack. Why? Because it has that flat part on either end. That's the shape of a circle. So the cylinder can not only stack, but it can also roll. Okay, can roll, okay, and they can stack. The cube, can the cube roll? Well, let's take a look. Ooh, it slid right off my paper. Let's try it again. Can it roll? No, why? Because it's not rounded. It's flat. All the sides of it are flat, so it cannot roll, okay? So the cube cannot roll. Can it stack? Well, let's see. Look at that. So yes, it can stack. So the cubes can stack. They can fall too. If you don't stack them right. They can stack, but they cannot roll, okay? And then the cone, we just have to like think about it. The cone is that circular part. So that part can roll, and the other part of it can stack. but it could only stack once. And I'm so sorry I don't have an example of a cone. I'll have to find one or go buy one. All right, so that's what some of you are working on today in math. I think that's about it for today, for our fabulous Friday. And you know what? Have a great weekend. Maybe I can see you guys. Come see me at 4 o'clock. If you want to meet me and look at your homework together, we could do that at between 3 and 4. And at 4 o'clock, we can get together as a class. Okay? Maybe we can get a lot of people together so we can see each other before the weekend. Okay? Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Monday. Okay? Have a really nice weekend. It's supposed to be hot out there, so stay cool. And we'll hear about all your stories on Monday. Okay? Have a great weekend. Bye, guys. Bye.